All right, so I'm headed out for an easy run today. This week I'm bringing my mileage down. This is week number 5 of our 16-week marathon training program. Last week I ran a total of 39 miles, but this week I'll bring it down some. So it's kind of like a roller coaster, slowly going uphill. So, I have some peaks and some valleys kind of a thing during this training block. That's just typically the way I like to do it. I know not everyone does it the same way, but for me it seems to work out pretty well. And what that means is that I'll likely have, a couple of rest days in a row, which is kind of nice. Gives my body a chance to catch up from all of the training that we've been putting it through. All right, with that, I am going to get into this workout. It's just going to be an easy run for today. Somewhere around 45 minutes to an hour. All right, let's get this one going. I'm going to head down to an elementary school that has a nice little dirt track. So I've got road conditions, it's got some pavement, a little bit of concrete for the sidewalks, and then I'll be on a dirt track, and then I'll turn around and head back home. All right, let's go do it. I don't know what things are like where you live, but here in Michigan, it's getting warm. Today, it'll be in the 80s. Now that's not too bad. But tomorrow and the next day, it's gonna be blazing hot. So it's supposed to be about 90, I think 95 degrees Fahrenheit tomorrow. And with the heat index, that puts it well over 100 degrees. So, oh man, that kind of heat, you really need to limit your outdoor activities if you can. So, any kind of workouts or run that you might want to do, either get it in early before heat jacks up too high, or maybe jump on a treadmill somewhere. Go to a gym. If you don't have a gym membership, maybe pick up a day pass and run in the air conditioning. Treadmills aren't always the most fun because you don't get to be out here in the sunshine and enjoy the views. But when you got temperatures that high, man, take advantage if you can. So, how hot is it where you live? Maybe we can hear about that in the comment section. All right, I'm gonna get back into this one. I belong to a Facebook group for the Chicago Marathon, and I see there's been a lot of questions from people who haven't been there before, or maybe this is their first World Major Marathon, about running gear. They're excited. They want to pick up their jacket, pants, shorts, shirts, all that kind of good stuff. And they're afraid they're gonna sell out. Don't be afraid they're gonna sell out. My experience has been that gear is gonna be around a while. So my advice is, if there's a certain piece of gear that you absolutely want to have, and make sure you get it in your size, go ahead and buy that early. Make sure you got what you want, absolutely 100%. But then I would hold off, because that gear is all gonna go on sale, and chances are it's all still gonna be available, but at a significant savings. Now, case in point, I ran the Chicago Marathon in 2023, 2 years ago. I just bought a new pair of running shorts and a new running shirt from the 2023 Chicago Marathon. I got the shorts and the running shirt delivered to my house for $55. Now, when I bought the pants originally, or the shorts originally, they alone cost like $60 at the time. So that gear is likely gonna still be available. I've been thinking a little bit about some of my favorite 5K races. And if you guys have a favorite, maybe mention it in the comment section below. And if you think of it, maybe add why it's your favorite. I think that's always interesting. whether it's a charity event or maybe it was the first one you ever ran, you know, maybe as a kid or adult, whatever the case may be. For me, hands down, my favorite 5K race is the annual Turkey Trot. And that's because I do get to run it with my family. My kids usually participate, you know, whether they walk it or run it. Either way, they're there. And that just means everything to me. All right, so this workout has come to an end. Nice little easy run today. Like I said, it's getting warm, getting warm. I hope wherever you guys are that you're staying cool or in a place where it's cool enough for you to stay safe. All right, so I'm gonna stop my watch because I'm notorious for not doing that the way that I should. Looks like I went 57 minutes and 40 seconds. You know, I'm gonna rate it moderate. I wouldn't put it in a recovery run classification, but it was a lighter, easy run, so somewhere in between there. Easy recovery kind of thing. It's saving, and I got sweat in my eyes, it stings. 6 miles, 6.18 miles in total. And it flipped around too fast for me to see my actual pace. I don't know, what would that be, like a 9-minute mile pace, something like that? Training status is maintaining, so I like to see that. I like to see that. So 9:20 minute mile pace. All right, got to grab the mail. All right, earlier I talked about ordering, you know, running gear from marathons well after the fact, and that's what this is. That's what's in this package right here. It's a Chicago Marathon 2023 running shirt. So I'm looking forward to putting that on. You know, one of my favorite running shirts now, well, there's a couple of them. One, though, is the ASIC shirt that I got from Believe in the Run crew for the Summer Grit. Absolutely love that one. Oh my gosh, my sweat is stinging in my eyes. Oh my gosh, it hurts so bad. All right, guys, I'm gonna let you go so I can go wipe the sweat out of my eyes. Thanks for making it to the end of the video. Hope you enjoyed it. Definitely enjoyed making it for you. As always, run tall, run strong, be kind to one another. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.